Daytime naps in the newborn. Why they are so important into your nighttime sleep. Hey there, I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, creator of the Helping Babies Sleep Method, and today we're talking about newborn sleep and daytime naps. So what is the purpose of a nap? In the research, it says that the purpose of a nap is to help a developing child and their brain to avoid overstimulation. And that's really it. It's also related to one of the sleep systems, your homeostatic sleep pressure, which builds up as people are metabolizing. It's true for babies and adults and all humans. So it signals your brain when it's time to take a nap. So in newborns, taking naps in the daytime helps them from becoming overstimulated, and it also is kind of like your 401k. Contributing to those naps in the daytime is definitely going to help your nighttime because your child's had enough rest and avoided overstimulation as you head into the nighttime. Sleep really is holistic. It's about 24 hours of your little person's life, just like yours is, right? On days that you eat well in the day, you have regular meals, you have regular exercise, you can sleep better at night. And the same is true for our newborns. So we want to be using the daytime as an opportunity to stack the calories and have regular feeds to meet those caloric needs so they can then have a longer first stretch of sleep, which is average in the newborn and following stages. In the Helping Newborn Sleep Method, there's really 5 pillars about understanding newborn sleep and getting great stretches of nighttime sleep. I don't want you to be thinking about days and nights being different. I want you to be thinking about them as combined, because they really are tied together along with feeding. So the pillars really are, one is understanding that the drive to sleep is physiological, but the way we sleep is really a learned habit and a skill. We want to be working on things that we feel like we can sustain long term. Second one is timing. So putting kids down too early or too late, especially in the newborn stage, can make it harder for them. Too late, even by 15, 20 minutes, can then make it to give you an hour to get them down because they're a little bit overtired and overstimulated. That's not necessarily true for a 5, 6, 7-month-old who have a much greater tolerance to being a little bit overtired. The fourth pillar is assisting. So we're not asking newborns to self-soothe or put themselves to sleep. They still need our help. But how can we do that in a way that we can maintain long-term and that multiple caregivers can also do? And then the fifth pillar is if these things aren't working for you, if you're finding you're having challenges with getting naps to happen, or you're having really fussy nights, then you want to be thinking about troubleshooting. What else could be going on here? Because generally, sleep should be, I don't want to say easy because that would set you up to fail, right? But it is a natural thing. So when you're struggling, we want to be asking why and trying to figure out. There's a great quote out there. It says, "The quality of your life is directly related to the quality of the questions that you ask yourself." And this is true of your personal life, and this is true of your parenting life as well. Asking questions. And really, happy parenting is related to three things. One is time management. So I work with a lot of parents who have trouble with that. But why is that important? Well, especially in the newborn stage, right? Timing your sleep at the appropriate time can make it that much easier for you. Timing your feeding at the appropriate time can make it that much easier. If you try to feed a baby who's not hungry, that could be a challenge. And if you try and feed a baby who's more sleepy than hungry, that also could be a challenge. So time management, emotional regulation, and we're talking about your own, because being a parent definitely has its challenges, and we can't control those little people. All we can do is control the way we respond to them in our own emotional regulation, which will long-term serve as a wonderful model for them if we're able to do that. And then the third one is curiosity. My child isn't giving me a hard time. They're having a hard time, and why is this? And these questions, they transverse the ages from newborn into my 14-year-old. They're great questions to ask yourself. So, in summary, we want to be working on daytime sleep to help those nighttime sleep. It also allows your baby naps are important because they avoid overstimulation, but we also want our babies to be well rested so they can take full feeds in the daytime to help have longer stretches of nighttime sleep. If you're a parent with a newborn, you can check out our online class. The link is in the bio. It's gentle newborn sleep shaping strategies to help you be a great detective and be preventative and help your baby sleep as well as possible. And if you're a postpartum doula watching this and you want to be able to have more skills to help families in real time, check out our certification program. Our first class is April 16th. The link is also in the bio. It's the certification in the Helping Babies Sleep Method.